This tutorial will show you how to manage the users of your system. To see your users, open the Users and Devices tab. The most important user type is the end user. You can view end users by clicking on the Load button. If there are too many records, you can easily find an existing user by entering his name in the Quick Filter field. Also, please note that you can edit records directly from the search results grid. To create a new user, you can either click the New User button or right-click on an existing user and clone the specific user. The type is end user, the username and password fields are mandatory. You can also specify the name, the phone number and the address of the end user. From the authorization drop-down list, select username password must match, and finally don't forget to enable the user. After you save the user, you can enable different features. On the Functions tab, you can set up call forwarding to any number if the user is busy, he is not answering, or you can always forward the calls to another number. You can activate voicemail and missed call notifications. On this same page, you can add interactive voice responses. The no answer time is 30 seconds, but you can change this value anytime. On the Billing tab, you have to assign a billing packet for the user. To add or remove credit from the account, click on the Modify button and enter the desired amount. You can select if the user is a prepaid user or a postpaid user, and here you can set the maximum monthly credit limit. On the right side, you can fill in billing-related data and generate invoices. After creating the user, you may want to review the user's settings. You can find all the information and some statistics on the last two tabs. For a high amount of inbound traffic, you should use a traffic sender instead of an end user. In the same way, you have to fill in the username and password and optionally other user details. The authorization type is either username password based or IP based. In the second case, you also have to fill in the allowed IPs. In order to work, the traffic sender has to be enabled. For outbound traffic, you will have to add a SIP server and set the routing properly. Please note that you can choose any username and password, as these are not the ones received from your carrier. Choose the authorization mode and don't forget to enter the server's IP address. And finally, if you opt for a username password based authorization, don't forget to fill in the username and password received from your carrier. You can find these at the bottom of the page.